Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of some building big with Jerm. Is there no crafting table here? Okay. Weird. Last episode we worked on the little brick house. Just a little bit. Made a brick house. I'm gonna work on that a little bit more off camera. But today, as you probably know by the title and the thumbnail already, we are going to be working on the terrain of this area. Let's get this out of here. These can go. Yeah, good. So, I've already got a line made to kind of flow the terrain with, and I actually need to flow it this way a little bit more so I know where this line is going to be. But yeah, just got a line to kind of so I can kind of feel out how the slope is going to go. And I'm basically going to come through and for each layer just make lines like this. It's kind of make it, what am I trying to say? I don't want to say flow again, but that's the only thing I can think of. To kind of make it flow with, make it flow like naturally, like it is a actual hill. So yeah, I gotta do that. That's gonna be kind of difficult. But first I need to do this line. And I think this episode is probably gonna be a fairly short one, maybe. Because this terrain stuff is going to take a really long time, and I can't really do a lot of it on camera. A lot of it is going to be just like filling in blocks. So a lot of it's probably going to be off camera. You know what? What is it? Is it blocks? It's not blocks. Whoops. Is it players? It's not players. I bet it's friendly creatures. Nope. Ambient? It is. There we go. Good. Okay, that's much better. But anyways, yeah, I need to get these lines worked out. Honestly, I think I'm probably gonna have to build this entire hill off camera because, I mean, like I said, it's not really going to be interesting on camera. It's just going to be a lot of placing blocks. So I'm going to do that, I guess. I'm going to get the shape all worked out, and we'll come back in later, a lot later for me, and we'll probably do some texturing and maybe put some trees in and stuff like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go, but yeah, I'm going to have to work on this for a bit, and I'll be back with you guys in just a little bit. Alright, we're back, and I've done quite a bit of work on the terrain stuff over there and over here, but I think when we last left off, we were working on this. It's been several days since I recorded that last section, so I don't remember for sure, but I think this is what we were working on. So this is what I've gotten done. I don't know what I showed you and what I didn't, but got this terrain all filled in, got this cliff started. It's a long way from being done. Still needs a lot of work, but I think it's looking all right. It's decent, but we still need to tear all this down, get that all sorted out and blended together. And then I've gotten rid of the diorite walls that were here, and we're going to be redoing this. I made this a little bit smaller, I think. So we're going to be redoing this, make it look just a little bit nicer. It looked a little bit weird before, like too squared off almost. So that's something we're going to be working on eventually, probably off camera, but I don't know, maybe not. But I've also come over here and I finished tearing down the wall and that tower there. And I've started terraforming this area a little bit. Still needs a little bit of work, like I said, with that area, but this is looking a lot better than that area, I feel like. Need to blend in some of the stone a little bit better, need to texture it still. Could be texturing it similar to this with andesite and cobblestone. Oh, cobblestone. I just ate lunch, so if I'm burping, I'm sorry. But yeah, I think it's looking very, very nice. Moved the cows and sheep over there. Do I have... No, I don't have any wheat on me. It's gonna breed up them cows. But yeah, this is looking very, very nice, I feel like. But like I said, still needs a little bit of work here and there. But I like it. I think it's good. What I was gonna work on for the rest of the episode is this gate here. I don't think I am, though. I want to talk about... Well, I want to walk around a little bit and just kind of explore. But while I'm doing that, I want to talk about the 1.14 update. Because we're going to be getting a lot of crazy new stuff soon. Like, stuff that I would never expect them to add. So, I guess let's just jump straight into it. Alright, so as you know, the Minecon Earth live stream was this past weekend, as you probably know. Maybe you don't. And there were a lot of really cool changes announced. And a new game was announced. Really, really cool stuff. But the biggest thing I'm excited about is the Village and Pillage update, which I believe is going to be 1.15. I'm not positive on that, but I think that's right. And with that update, they're going to be adding... Well, they're changing all the villages and villagers. Villagers are getting a brand new texture. Each variant is getting its own texture. And they look really cool. They look a lot more, I guess, medieval. So I think we're gonna be scrapping our textures that we made, because I really like these new ones that they made. But the villages are getting an overhaul. They look much, much better. A lot more detailed, and it looks like they're gonna be able to be laid out differently. Like they're changing the village mechanics, I think. Because they have like shops and stuff like that, and villagers are gonna be going to shops and like going to work and stuff like that. Some really, really crazy stuff. And then the Pillagers, they're a new type of illager. You know, those gray guys. And they are going to be... Well, there's Pillagers and there's a Pillager Beast, I think, is what they're calling it right now. And they're going to be mobs that come and attack villages. Like, trample their crops, and they'll kill villagers. They're really, really cool looking. And they're adding a new weapon that the Pillagers have, and I think they said it's craftable too. It's a crossbow, which is really cool. I know somebody was asking, oh man, what is going on here? The frames. I know somebody was asking me to make like a if you rename a bow and an anvil, it becomes a crossbow. Somebody was asking me to do that, and I was planning on doing that, but now that we have crossbows actually coming to the game, it seems kind of pointless, doesn't it? So yeah, that's super cool. This is a really nice area. Well, I guess we're not gonna be able to see it. Yeah, this is kind of cool. If the colors were a little bit better, it'd be really cool. Oh, here's an ocelot. Speaking of ocelots, they're making cats. Like, you know how you tame an ocelot, it becomes a cat? They're making the cats its own mob. And, like, it's not just a ocelot anymore. and they're adding like 8 different new skins for the cats. And then there's going to be one that walks around in villages. It's a stray cat. So there's 9 tamed cat textures, and there's a stray cat, and then there's ocelots. So that's really, really cool. And then, okay, so the Pillage and Village update is 1.15, I believe. And then the cats is 1.14. Cats, more stairs and slabs, hopefully. We did see in the trailer, or some of the clips, they had like sandstone, cobblestone walls, and then smooth sandstone stairs. Like, do we have any, is there sandstone around here? I don't really want to tear up this terrain, but you know how our stairs look. They're just a smooth texture. In vanilla, it's the rough texture, but they're adding one that looks like the smooth texture, which is really cool. What is going on here? Oh, I know what this is. Okay. I'm looking for a sheep right now so I can sleep. But yeah, so hopefully the stairs and slabs are coming in 1.14, although when they showed it, it was part of the village overhaul video. So it may be for 1.15. Hopefully for 1.14 though. And then for 1.14, I don't think we have a name for that update yet, but they are also adding bamboo and pandas and scaffolding. Some really, really cool stuff. Bamboo is something I've thought would be really cool in this game for a very long time. I think me and Jesus, Mr. Envelope, I think we were even talking about that a couple weeks ago, how it would be cool if they added bamboo into the game. Maybe, I don't know, I'm not positive on that, because on Wargirls we're in a bamboo forest. But yeah, super, super exciting. What else? Is there anything else? I feel like there is. Oh yeah, the new game. They're making a new game called Minecraft Dungeons. And it's basically a dungeon crawler type game, like Diablo. And it looks really, really cool. I'm very excited for that game. Oh yeah, this is an area. There's probably going to be a lot of parrots here. This area, whenever parrots were first added, I came over here because this is a jungle biome. And the parrots, when they were first added, they just spawned like crazy. So I have a screenshot. I didn't upload that episode, but I have a screenshot. There's just hundreds of parrots following me. But anyways, that Minecraft Dungeons game looks super cool, and there's a lot of stuff in that trailer for the game. Oh, that like a lot of different blocks that aren't. Oh, there's an illusioner. A lot of different blocks that aren't in the vanilla game. Like there was some like really dark bricks. It kind of looked like our andesite, actually. But there were some dark bricks, and they had like sand. There was like a couple different variations. There was one that had a little bit of sand on it, like in the cracks and stuff, and then there was one that was just like covered in sand. Like the cracks between the bricks were just like really filled with sand. And that looked like a really cool block. It would be very interesting to see if they add that to the game. And then there was like sand layers, like there's snow layers. They had sand layers. That would be really cool. It makes me think, they talked about during the developer panel adding more weather types. And it would be really cool if they added like a sandstorm, and then sandstorms created like sand layers on the ground. How cool would that be? Very cool. That's how cool. I cannot believe I haven't found a sheep yet. So I say all that to say, oh, another thing. Another thing for 1.14. The taiga biome won the vote, which that was the most boring one, but that's okay. Like, all it added a campfire, a fox, which is, I guarantee, is just gonna be a retexture of a, hey, get out of here, a retexture of a wolf. Campfire, fox, and berries, which berries I'm a little excited about because we can do different farms now. Like, well, just another type of farm, which that'll be cool. But no, that's it. What was I gonna say? Yeah, that's it. Berries, foxes, and campfires. So that's pretty cool, I guess. But yeah, that's another thing that's going to be added in 1.14, I believe. But there's a little bit of a trend with this update. A lot of big biome changes and world changes. And that kind of leads me to the next thing. We have a lot of area in this world explored, and a lot of it is like old terrain. So if we like cut out a chunk here and regenerate it, it'll be completely different than what's here right now. This, where I'm in right now, is beta 1.7 terrain. So we can't just like cut this out and regenerate it. So for 1.14, we're not resetting. Don't worry, we're not resetting the world. That I've learned. I've learned that would be a mistake. Don't shoot at me. But I want to kind of move out, I think, move away from this area. I have an idea for a project to kind of transition us to a new terrain. And we'll talk more about that in the future once that time comes. Oh man, my frames in this area. I think this is the first time I'm loading this area since we updated to 1.13. So that would explain why it's so laggy. But yeah, I have an idea. I think it's gonna be really cool. I don't want to spoil it too much, but oh, hello. It's gonna be fairly close to the area we're working on now, I think, and it's gonna involve a wall, a giant wall. That's all I'll say. That's all I'm gonna say about it. But I think it's gonna be fairly cool and kind of a different project for us. And I think we're gonna be working on that fairly soon. Maybe in the next couple of episodes. I want to kind of wrap up. I want to finish up some of the unfinished stuff in the area we're working on now. And then transition into that project. I think once the snapshots start, we'll start working on that. But I think that's going to do it for this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like. If I missed anything for the new Minecraft versions, let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to join my Discord if you'd like to talk a little bit more with me and some other people about, you know, anything. The resource pack. I have a channel for resource pack suggestions in there. And I mean, we have a general channel and we just talk about whatever. And there's some pretty cool stuff posted in there from time to time. So yeah, if you want to join, the link is in the description as always. And hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.